for it. So hi everyone. So, this week this week I purchased Super Mario.
This week I've mostly been playing.
This week I purchased Super Mario Maker, of course, being the Nintendo fangirl that I am. And when it was first announced that Super Mario Maker was going to come out, what was your first opinion on it when it first was announced? What did you think about it?
I always thought the idea was good, but I was really pissed off that they was using it as like a big game at E3.
It was the main game.
Yeah, I was like, no Nintendo, where's Zelda? And what the fuck is up with Starbucks?
Like, how lazy are you? You can't make us a new Mario game. You're just going to give us the tools to do it ourselves. That's how I felt.
I was like, they're in a meeting going, well, I've got this thought. I'm not sure what to do with Mario now. He's rescued the princess hundreds of times, so
let's just give it to them and see what they do with it. What was your opinion? It was Nintendo, so let me guess. You were just like, no, it's going to be crap.
To be honest, I did like the promo they did with it. When they had the
real life one.
Yeah, they brought out like the original.
Yeah,
they brought out like the original sketch of what they did for 1-1.
Yeah, they showed like the blueprint of it all.
Yeah, but they were like, and here it is, and this is it, and I'm just like,
slow down.
Like, it should be in a museum. What are you doing?
Indiana Jones style.
Yeah.
It should be in a museum. So yeah, I played it earlier. And
he sucks, so
yeah, I haven't had a go yet. Isn't fair.
No, you can have a go after. It's really good.
Platforming has never been my thing, so no. I won't feign interest and like jump on it and be like, oh my god! But it is amazing. It's 30 years, isn't it? It's 30th anniversary of Mario.
Yeah,
that's brilliant.
Exactly. And I love that they've done that. I've got to admit, obviously, like I say, the first time I saw it, I was a bit like, what are you doing, Nintendo? Are you that lazy that you can't make a Mario game? You're just going to give us the tools to do it. But when I started seeing at EE, they showed some of the levels that had been created, and it was insane. And I was like, the best way to describe Mario for me is it's a good level when you realise that you've had your bum tensed up throughout the whole thing, and then when you get to the end, you can finally relax. That's when you know it's a good level. And watching EE and watching the levels,
is so good. My butt is clenched. I can crush a walnut.
That's genuinely when you know it's a good level. And watching the ones on EE, I was completely hooked. They did the, I think it's the Nintendo Treehouse, is it, that they do? Treehouse Live.
Why not?
EE. You don't even care. Which they did at EE, and that was brilliant watching those levels. But after
E3.
What did she call it?
I keep going EE. I've always done it because I prefer saying EE.
You could say EE.
EE.
You could add another E and it would be right.
After getting it myself, though, the first thing I was brought to was the fact of, oh great, because you have to literally start from nothing. They give you like the basic levels and then they just say go ahead with it, and they do show you how to do it all, and it's brilliant. But once you've done it, I think the best thing is seamlessly from creating a level to playing a level, completely seamless. There's no loading screen between that at all.
That's cool.
You stay on the same screen. It doesn't take you anywhere. It's literally just sort of like play, go through it. Okay, that's not going to work. Create, right, back to it again. Let's change that, move that around. And there's something quite therapeutic. You can kind of just, it's like you're reading on your Kindle. You can just go and snuggle up on the sofa, get out your Wii U tablet and create a level.
It's a fantastic. When I heard the idea, I was like, it's brilliant. All you've got to do is look at the market of games and look at Minecraft and those type of ilk of games that have become massively popular. People love creating their own stuff, so I thought this is a fantastic idea. I was only annoyed that they was highlighting that over games.
As the main game, I know. I think it was, 30 years for Mario and stuff, that's kind of what they do. They focus on Mario, because that was like, when anyone says Nintendo, what do you think of? Mario is the first thing that really comes to mind.
I enter this from
someone who
from
completely
skepticism.
dislikes it.
No,
Go for it.
It's the same thing. I'll cards on the table. I don't really like Nintendo games anyway, but it's the same with music. I hate punk music, but I absolutely understand it's like a vital part of the foundation of where music is now, and it's the same with Nintendo. Like I say, I've got massive respect for it and whatnot, but what annoys me is that they've marketed this as just like, you can create your own game and blah 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 blah, and that's awesome, but is that not just like shouldn't there not be an actual game as well? You know, like take something like Little Big Planet. Now that does have a campaign that you can spend hours through, and then if you wanted, you could create your own levels and you can upload it and you can download other people's.
Yeah.
So I don't know. is there like a campaign?
Well, this is
to it?
See, this is what I'm saying, because obviously you've got the therapeutic, really nice side of creating levels, and it's really nicely done. I haven't found any glitches with creating the levels at the moment. I'm really enjoying creating the levels, but you can go into it. Gives you an option when you first come onto the main screen if you want to play or create, and when you go into play at the moment, the whiplash that they're getting a lot of criticism for it at the moment because all the top levels, the starred courses, are ridiculous. I showed you one earlier where literally it's just, they have literally used every item they could possibly use. You don't even have to move, you just go through it. Automatic levels where you don't move. And I think it's brilliant. Person's probably...
That was really good.
Yeah, I mean, you can tell somebody has spent a long time figuring that out. I can't even imagine how long that's taken them to do.
The game's not even been out that long, that's the incredible thing.
It's incredible. And yet... that isn't what it is. People think they go on there and people are saying, oh, the levels are unfair. They don't give you a chance. They're too hard, and people give up with that. That's not all there is. You can go on starred courses and you can play those. Or if you go across to up and coming, it's people who have just started playing it. And they're just starting courses and they've, done different things. And playing through those are really good because you start off, you're like, well, that's a bit challenging. Okay, what have they done here? And it's a nice, gentle approach to it. And there is also something quite nice about when you've uploaded a course that you come back and you see someone's played it or someone's commented on it because you're like, oh, somebody's played my course. I made that level and somebody's played it and somebody's commented on it saying it's really good. That's brilliant. So you get that as well.
Yeah.
There's nothing... I haven't found anything negative about it.
I think typical like Nintendo, when they make something, like when it comes to games, especially their top games like Mario, it's extremely rare that they'll miss the mark. They always hit the mark pretty much. Yeah. And I think this is another example from the sounds of it. They've made a very good game. I think they might have been able to tack it onto like I don't know, whatever Mario game's coming up next. But the difference between this and Little Big Planet is there's only like 3 Little Big Planet games. There's loads of Mario games.
Yeah, but you have to remember they actually only let you alter 4 different Mario games in this.
Yeah.
You can alter the original Super Mario Bros, I think, Super Mario Bros, whatever, which way you want to pronounce it. Then you can do... I've always
Bros.
I know
it's the band Bros.
It's brothers, but I grew up saying Bros.
You just have like bleach blonde hair.
Yeah.
Super Mario Bros, the original. Then you've got Super Mario World, which was the first one I believe that had Yoshi in it. Then you've got Super Mario Bros 3, which was my favourite one. And then you've got the newest one, Super Mario Wii U, which is brilliant. And you can alter between all 4 of those. And they all, as well, there's different elements, different items for each one.
I think it's such a great idea. And again, just going back to the whole Minecraft thing, people creating their own stuff. We're living in a world now where people are seeking to make their own games. It's easier than ever. I mean, you can make your own... There's stuff on Steam you can download for like under £20 where you can make full-on games. It's just phenomenal. And I think it's a really smart move, and they've made the tool so easy to use as well. It's fantastic. I don't think it needed to be tacked onto another game because there's so many other Mario games. So anyway,
exactly, like just the way you're saying that should it be another game with it? You have to remember. I mean, the thing that people say to me is the fact of Mario doesn't have a story. Like my husband being one of them, he likes games with stories to them. And when it comes to playing on Mario, after a while he enjoys them, but after a while he's like, can we play something with a story now? Because Mario doesn't have a story. You can pick up any level, it means nothing.
It kind of has a story. It's just
the princess got stolen. Yeah. Let's be honest, that's what it's going to be.
This is my only gripe with the Mario universe. It's just like you can't keep telling the same story.
No, and they do, but that's what I'm saying. It doesn't need a campaign because if you think about it, there is no such thing.
Never really been.
No, but what I mean is like this is like by no means innovation. Like again, back to the previous thing I was saying. I spent years playing Tony Hawk's Pro Skater 2. You can build your own skate park in it.
Could do, yeah.
And I'd say Little Big Planet and I'm sure
Minecraft.
Yeah, well, yeah, but all those things where it's like an additional thing. Like,
to the main game, it's like a side thing that you can do. But that's what I think with this.
But that's what's annoying me. But yeah, that's just what's annoying me. They're like, look at this amazing thing we've done, and everyone's been doing it for years, and attaching to games that they've already made.
It's I totally agree. It's definitely
but
not
everyone's
like
picked up on it, like
it,
and everyone's happy about it, and that's it's kind of nice that everyone's happy for it because I don't think there's been any negative
I can't think the only
when we've been
thing.
playing it looks all smooth
Yeah,
and lovely.
it's so smooth, and I think the only negative thing, like I say, that people have said is it's too hard. You go on levels and it's ridiculous, and you just can't do it. And it's like, at least with Mario, it got harder and harder throughout the worlds, and you knew when you were at World 8, you're going to be screwed. It's going to take a lot of attempts.
I suppose then that puts the
It's-
onus on like you as a creator.
Yeah.
Like you did your
Yes.
beginner's level,
Yeah.
and then so you could do a next one. You could be like Nikita B, Nikita C. And then, like,
Yeah.
people could follow you as a user.
Yeah,
and
it's incredible. That's what people have started to do. So you can follow your favourite users and follow your friends and see what they want to do
Yeah.
in the levels and stuff. So I think that's good.
It goes a lot to say about what constitutes good gameplay. And I think one of the creators recently said most game creators, the first game they ever make is a bad game.
Mm-hmm.
And I think that's going to be reflected in the in games like this. So everyone's going to make these super hard levels, but I think eventually they'll understand that if you want to make levels that are going to keep people coming back, you're going to have to have like a...
It's a learning
Good-
curve.
good
It will be with
design,
everything. I'm
basically.
sure, like you say, when you first created your own skate park on Tony Hawk, I bet it was crap. The first
Wait,
one you-
Mine was shocking.
I think you find Photopia Skate Park
Photopia.
was
Photobius. Brilliant.
was fantastic.
So just to swing this topic, then the thing that I wanted to discuss with this, I've grown up with Mario. I absolutely love Mario. So to have the ability to make my own levels is just perfect for me.
Yeah.
But obviously, with you guys being different favourite games and things like that,
Yeah.
can you think of a game that you would, if you were given basic tools, what game would you like to create your own?
Leisure shoot.
Good joke, man.
I don't know which game he's trying
Still, I
to
can't
say.
talk properly. No, but for real, it'd probably be something like Quake, just an old
Like an
school-
FPS
Yeah.
I could see that fitting in. I'm amazed that hasn't been incorporated yet,
Mm.
or if it has. I know
I think there are things out there.
there are certain ones you can where you can
Yeah.
and GTA. That's the other thing as well. Like GTA 5 have introduced all that
Yeah.
kind of like content creating stuff, and the scope and size of that game already.
Yeah, it's immense.
Yeah, you
That's
think,
why
what could you do on
yeah,
that?
They
so-
should do a GTA one, like the old school top-down isometric one. I think that would go
I'm sure
down
you
really
cool. Could
well.
lock the camera.
Could you? That'd be
I
really
reckon
cool,
you
man.
could.
That'd
Yeah, you
be
probably
a
could.
old school top-down isometric GTA.
But I'm trying to think. There was. I loved the NFL games because you used to be able to make your own team, and to such a point where you could make your own designs on like the turf and stuff, and change all like the seats in the stadium.
Yeah.
I'd love that in FIFA, like where you could make a legitimate team your own. Because
Yeah.
Pro Evolution used to have it,
Mm.
but you couldn't really change the stadium and stuff. So something like that would be really cool to like personalise. But I don't know, like I suppose like Need for Speed, making your own racetracks and things. That would be really good.
Yeah, that would be cool.
Can you do that in Mario Kart? You can make your own.
Can you? I don't know.
No,
No.
I don't think you can.
Oh,
not
that's
yet.
that
That'd be the
sounds
next
like
one
the next
then, yeah.
That would
evolution.
definitely be the next thing that you'd want to do.
I-
Is create your own
Oh, definitely.
Mario Kart.
That will it.
I
Wait,
figured out-
wait
you
until
never
30
know.
years and then you'll get.
No, I
Mario
genuinely think
Kart Maker!
that could be like an update. I think that would be incredible to be able to do that. But
Well, I think the evolution of media in general, because look how accessible video is at the moment. The average guy can now make videos, and they've made it more accessible to everyone. And I think games are going to take the same approach. So ideally, what needs to happen is a game design engine that's just so intuitive and easy to use that will see like a load of people making their own games.
it will be
Yeah.
you know, indies and
But
it's
my,
indie generation coming forward even more so.
Well, not worry, but the thing with this is, how long are people going to care about this game?
I think
I
you'd be
I think it's gonna
surprised
last-
how
I really
long
do.
this will
Do
last
you reckon?
for. You have
But
to
then
remember
also,
it's-
if it does last, if it say it lasts a year, how long does it last until people go, okay, now we want an actual Mario game? How long before people get fed
Till
up
the
with making their own?
NX comes out.
Fair enough. That's just a pipe dream, it really is. I think fair enough that
Pipe.
oh yeah, Mario. I think the thing with Super Mario Maker is the fact that every single level is different. Every single level that you click on. And also, another thing to think about with the starred courses and the up-and-coming courses, and I'm trying to think what the other tab is, and you can just keep hitting refresh. Because at first I thought I could only get like 50 a day, 50 new levels a day. You just keep hitting refresh, they just keep refreshing. And it's literally just people uploading a level, uploading a level, uploading a level.
Yeah,
There's
it's
just-
like when you're on
it's never ending.
YouTube,
YouTube.
and you just keep pushing refresh on the homepage, and a
Yeah.
new video pops
Yeah.
up.
It's brilliant, and I think it's also nice. What we were doing the other day is you're going through the up and coming levels and playing those, and then dying a few times, finally getting to the end and commenting on it, saying, "Oh, brilliant level, well done." Because you know that they're going to have such a great feeling when they come, go back to it and go, "Oh, somebody commented on it and they thought it was really good. That's brilliant." And it's nice. It's just a really nice game.
Forwards.
It's very positive. There's nothing negative about it. There's nothing bad about it.
Do you know what I think? Hopefully console games would hopefully somehow go down this route, but all the real innovation has obviously always been with PC. It's just natural, and that's the modded community on the PC is just the best in the world. And how many great games have we seen from that, from like Counter-Strike, which is that still the biggest FPS like online shooter of all time?
Yeah.
We'll see, it is.
No, it is.
But you've had games like that, and there's so many games from the modded community on PC. Hopefully it kind of already has started to trickle down to consoles, but obviously those PC games are a lot more advanced. There's a lot more tools available to them.
I feel you can access more modded versions of games on PC and online than you can really on consoles. They're a lot more closed that way.
Your PC is effectively a dev kit. Like if you had a dev kit PS4, you could get into those files. And people have done because you can turn on dev mode now.
But I hope it's so creative, and I feel that's what we're building up to, is this creativity of I can do this. I can do whatever I want.
It feels to me as if they could have released this for free.
I reckon.
Because the engine and the gameplay is the same it has been. And it, fair play to it, is really polished and it looks lovely, but it just feels a bit like if they really wanted to celebrate it, they could have gone, "Hey, why don't you just make your own Mario?" Like they could have. That could have been quite a cool selling point to be like,
I see what you mean.
Get a Wii U and you can have free Mario Maker. It's already on the system. You can make your own game straight from day one.
I see what you mean.
But that's what I mean. It's really weird. Like for me, I'm looking at it quite cynically. And I'm like, what? Why are they doing this? But then everyone else, it's just like, no, this is really, really good. And I'm like, okay, well.
So I see what you mean. I think I lean more towards Nikita, but I do agree that it would have been nice to have gone 30th anniversary, make your own Mario.
Yeah.
They could have marketed it in that way.
I'm just looking at it's 35 quid. And I'm just looking at what else is available.
I got mine for 32.
Prices vary from wherever you're looking. I'm looking on the main game supplier in the UK. But yeah, something like Splatoon, that interests me a lot more. And I don't know if that had creative
It feels like more of a game. Well, it is, isn't it? It's a proper sort of cohesive game.
This isn't.
I think it's just a mentality that it doesn't stick with me, I suppose. It's a game built for fans of that game.
Yeah, that's what it is.
And it's not trying to win new fans.
No. That's a good way of looking at it, though. Because they're basically saying this is a 30th anniversary for Mario, and if you like Mario, you will appreciate making your own levels, and maybe that isn't going to be attracted to you because you didn't like Mario. So that makes sense.
That's more of a Bros fan in the 80s.
I love playing Super Mario Bros.
I can't say
amazing game that was.
I really liked Super Mario Bros. At EE. It was the best thing. Super Mario Bros. At EE was the best.
I'm more of an Empower guy myself.
I love it. I think it's really... Overall, I think... I agree with some of Sam's cynicisms, but I think overall, I really like it. I think it's not a bad thing at all.
Yeah, like I say, I don't blame people for liking it or anything like that. I'm not saying, get it off his shelf, it's awful, it shouldn't exist.
Make your own Mario, what is this shit?
It ruined video games. It's just like... Yeah, it makes people happy. It's not doing anyone any harm. It just feels weird the way they've marketed it. Yeah. Like I say, they're not trying to win
This is
people
Nintendo,
over.
though, and we know Nintendo are the craziest, weirdest marketers in the world.
Hey, not anymore. Not anymore.
No, because they've got the Nintendo
now
NX
the crazy's been cut out.
Oh, have they? Really?
What?
What
WTF, man? What is... Because it sounds like, just to touch upon this a little bit, so obviously the next console is supposed to be Nintendo NX, but... from the clues that have been going around in the media, it looks as though it's going to be some sort of mobile device.
No, because they're doing mobile games.
No, because they're doing mobile games. They're wanting to focus on.
But they might do a machine where it's just games that you download and stuff, which is probably the natural progression of games.
But that's it. That's what amazes me, is that there's still a demand for it. That there's such a saturation of Mario stuff, and like I say, it's going to be coming to mobile and all that kind of stuff anyway. Not Mario Maker, just mean like a Mario game.
Nintendo will destroy Mario on
Everyone's going to
mobile.
buy it. It's just like,
See, I
you
don't
have
mind.
it. You have this a version of this for the last 30 years. How
Yeah.
can
Here it
you
is
want
on your
more
mobile.
of it?
Do you know
Now
why?
you can make
Because-
an infinite number of your own
Because
things,
it's
and people
it's-
are still going to
It's like
buy.
Nintendo are just like putting these subliminal messages into
Buy
us,
it.
just like buy it.
Someone at
Yeah.
Nintendo must be just be like, they're still buying it.
They're still buying it.
Should we
Just
make another
give it-
one?
They've got like 10 other
Another
game
one, okay, we'll make
ideas.
another
Should we
one.
just
lined
should we
up.
just
They
give
bought that one as well.
Do you know what? It's because Mario is like quintessentially. It's a proper sort of like. It's
It's
just
like Coca-Cola.
It's
They
an
haven't
iconic.
changed
It's
their recipe
iconic. It's an
for
iconic.
100
yeah.
years.
It's
But
iconic.
it's an iconic
That is the
game.
best thing, yeah.
I think in 100, like, say humans were extinct. I think like the game that would get examined and analysed the most would probably be Mario.
And
like,
they'd be very
yeah,
confused.
they'd be like, what the hell? They used to do mushrooms and
Yeah, they'd eat mushrooms to make themselves
Italian
bigger.
plumbers running around
Jump
jumping
on
down.
Goombas and turtles.
All this Nintendo nonsense.
See, now I've got no problem with Nintendo. No, my only problems with Nintendo stem from my frustration for their crazy marketing techniques, and obviously some
Or
of
lack thereof.
or lack thereof, and obviously some of their sort of hard-headedness towards a new generation of content makers from YouTube and stuff, which we've been over before.
Yeah.
But in terms of games, okay, fair enough, they do platformers and they do the same game like a ridiculous amount of times, but those games are always fantastic games.
Spot on,
They're always
yeah.
spot on.
Yeah.
Maybe because they've made it 20 times, so they've got their reason
They know
to.
exactly how
Again,
to
so,
do it.
like,
They know exactly how to do it.
But they are good.
No,
At
they
the
are.
same time, I had like one of those moments of like enlightenment where I just thought to myself, all right, what's the point of being frustrated with Mario and what they're doing? Because I've got all those Mario games if I want. It doesn't take away from all the PlayStation games I'm playing.
No, you should
or
never
the
look at it that
Xbox
way.
games.
Just enjoy all of them. Why can't we?
why
just
didn't you
enjoy
get it
them?
with your
with the amiibo?
with the
'Cause
pixelated amiibo?
I didn't really see the point. In all fairness, that is the one thing I have noticed.
Yay! There's hope for it yet.
Okay.
Didn't see the point. In
Quick,
it.
cut! we'll scratch that. We'll scratch that. We don't
No.
need to hear that. No. I mean, I love Nintendo. Please.
Do you work for Nintendo?
No. Moving on. We'll get on to
I
Sam's
love
topic.
I just love games. I've really tried my hardest not to be a fanboy because I fucking just love games.
All right, calm down.
Don't you tell me what to love.
Okay.
I
Thank you.
remain my dignity.
Yeah.
That's an
Okay.
inside joke that no one will know.
You're just like ruining the end of this.
Sorry.
Right. We'll move on to Sam's topic. But yeah, no, thank you. That was brilliant. Yeah, I'm glad to talk about Super Mario Maker. I really like it.
Oh, sorry.